Hi, everybody. Here we are. Finally, the two of us together.
Yay!
But we are here and ready to do part 2 of our bracelet that we did on the silver silk loom last week. We're going to do some fibers and sea beads and fire polish and just all kinds of goodies.
I can't wait to see this. So fun.
So what have you been up to, Amber?
My mother-in-law was here, so we are keeping busy with her. And yeah, just
any kind of projects you've been doing? I think you were making some earrings and stuff, right?
I don't have them right next to me, but yes.
Oh, sorry. They were there last time. I know how that goes.
Oh, I think they're right. They're right over here.
Oh,
I just
cool.
gotta remember where they were.
Yeah. I'll show you a necklace I made when you're done there, which I did a video on.
Hi, Zach. Hi. Vintage Halloween design by Clint.
Yes, Clint.
Oh,
he was on last week.
Oh, fun. Hi, Clint.
Us. Yeah, he's coming back
Amber.
for part 2.
It's nice to meet you.
You didn't get a chance to meet Amber.
Yeah. So let's see.
And Clint does lives on YouTube as well, guys. So if you have not, check him out. Go over and subscribe. We always like to support everyone who does have a channel, on YouTube, because we know how hard it is to get things built up. So.
I know. Oh, hi, Bailey. Hi. You can't sit on my lap right now, but yeah, I will show you. So let's see. I've made a bunch this last week. I made a bookmark. Oh, I think I made that with you guys. I finished it. Yes.
Very cool.
And I finished them. I haven't posted pictures yet. You're also on Instagram. Fun, Clint. Let's see. We made this on another week. But let's see. I made that with you guys. All right. Let's I have to
Hi, Sandy. Hi, honey.
Welcome. I made these. I put
oh, pretty. Yeah, from the Potomac box. Yeah.
Yeah. I have I'm getting them ready to go to the shop. That's why they're on the cards already.
Yes. Yeah.
So
very
these
pretty.
crystals.
Love it.
Earrings. I made a bunch. These crystal earrings. The photo I took just didn't do those justice. The colors. And this is the new from the new Potomac bead box. I just the video will post over the weekend, I think.
Fun. So. I like those a lot. Very summery.
Yeah.
Yes, Clint. Amber does have a YouTube channel as well. So go over and subscribe to her if you have not.
Oh yeah, I can enter in our info. But and here's another pair of crystal earrings, and I have another pair of the starfish. But I pulled it up and I'll put in our link here.
Okay.
That all cleaned up.
This was a video that I just put up on my YouTube channel.
Nice.
So it's a really pretty necklace made with one of the Magical Mystery bead boxes. I just love the colors on that. So we put some sari silk on that. So if you want to learn how to make this, hop on over and check out that video, of course, when we're done. And also, guys, if you could give us a thumbs up and a share, we always appreciate that as well.
So there's Trish's Linktree, and you can find all her stuff in there. And then here is my what happened? Here's my Linktree. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. So yeah. So Clint, you can go into my Linktree, and it's just Amber Scott, so it's pretty pretty basic, but yeah, so yeah, those are our links. Yes. Hi, Melanie. So good to have you here. Yay. Hi, friends. It's so good to be with you this week. We had a great time visiting family last week. And I know Trish has some family visiting this weekend. And then my mother-in-law was here last week, so
they'll be coming pretty soon. So I'll show you some of the earrings I made with the June kit from
Fun.
Loom. And I've got all kinds of goodies here from this kit. It's just really pretty, patriotic, beautiful kit. Get those out.
It looked really cool.
Yeah,
Jules has
yeah.
some great things. So if you want what Trisha's, I'll share. She's going to be sharing a bunch of Jewel Loom stuff, and I have some links for you guys. While she's getting that all together, I'll post that.
Yes, I had the wrong kit laying out, so I had to kind of.
So work on posting the links here.
Yep. Okay, so we got some beautiful stuff as usual. Let me get.
Let's see. Melanie says that her poor arm is all red. It's all red. Feels like I'm on fire.
Uh-oh.
She has an infection in her arm. Aw.
That's no good.
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. I hope you get that cleared up soon. I've dealt with infections. It's no fun.
No, it is not. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and turn my camera. It's 4 o'clock.
Yes, Caroline. Well, it's 5 o'clock somewhere if you want to join in.
Absolutely.
But yes,
don't
it's 4
tempt me today. I'm pooped out. I'll take a drink.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Oh, there I am, frozen with my teeth open. That's okay.
Oh, good. I'm glad you have antibiotics and cream. Yeah, Melanie, I've been hospitalized for my different infections from my surgeries and stuff. But this last one, I seem to be doing well. Just some pain right now. Yes, Caroline, time does fly. It's crazy. So crazy. Ooh, look what you have. And you chose a blue mat for very festive.
I know, right? Right.
Very festive.
So I'm getting our fibers laid out that we're going to use. These fibers are in the beautiful June kit. And these are some earrings that I made. So, you know, there's a lot of beads in here. So you can make, you know, if you loom a bracelet, you can make earrings. You can make some necklaces.
How cute are those?
Oh, thank you. Yeah. And these are like, I kind of antiqued these. I know they're a little hard to see, but I kind of antiqued the sustainable Baltic birch flags there.
Yeah, I like those. Those are
and
so fun.
I'll compare here for you for what it looks like as the raw. I'm sure you guys have seen, but
so you said you stained them or what?
I used, what did I use? I used ink. I used StazOn ink.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like how you just did the one color. It's different. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought it would be something different. I really didn't want to do them like red, white, and blue or anything because we had that down there. And I like kind of a vintage look anyway on my stuff. So, but here is what the raw looks like.
Ooh. Yeah. I mean, both are beautiful either way.
Yes, they certainly are. And this beautiful flag button, we're going to use that today. And then we have this, which is going to be a pendant. I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do with it just yet. How I'm going to design it, I mean. But I am going to use it as a pendant and make a necklace to go.
Oh, I can't wait to see what you come up with.
Yeah. So some fun stuff there, just playing around with some of these beauties. I do have these seed beads are not included in the kit, guys, but I have these laid out so we can do some loops later possibly. And then I have some beautiful fire polish from the leftovers of what we did with our piece. This is our piece that we were working on last week.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, we have a guy now. I know, Melanie. It's awesome.
Yeah, and Caroline said, looking cool, the July festive colors.
Yes,
and,
it's a beautiful kit, guys.
And Zach said, oh, fun. And actually, Clint, that was me that commented. Clint said he joined my YouTube, but right now, since we're on Trisha's YouTube, it's coming up as you. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I get it. So here I'm gonna go over again. I think there's more of this beautiful April kit left. You can double check on
that one's gorgeous too. Yeah.
And then this is just a beautiful one that it's a jewel loom theme with the colors of jewels, basically.
Yeah.
This one's available, and I believe it's only like $15. So, I mean, it's something cute to grab just to, if you don't have the money maybe to get a Creative Soul box. So, yeah. So I am going to start. Oh, sorry.
Trish. Sorry to interrupt you. Yes, let's start. But Robin just posted that she's joined in, and their daughter passed away, and they're laying her to rest tomorrow.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Robin.
Yeah, our hearts and prayers go out to you and your husband and your family. I can't even imagine, Robin.
Oh my, God love you.
Can we just take a second and just all for a moment, just kind of, I don't know, send up good thoughts and prayers.
Take a moment just to send thoughts and prayers and whatever your beliefs are. Okay. Well,
Robin, anything we can do for you, please let us know. Yeah. Okay.
Please reach out.
Yeah. Thanks for popping on and saying hi. I can't even imagine how you're feeling.
And thank you for joining us, honey, and checking in. You are the best. We just love you, and you have contributed so much to our lives and our videos and our groups. But you just take care.
Yeah.
So we had some beautiful stones, and I don't mean to just go into things, but we're going to get started here.
Sorry, Zach was asking who, so I was just...
Okay. So we did get some beautiful stones that came with this kit as well that I'd like to incorporate into our piece, but we'll see how it goes. You know me, I'm fly by the seat of my pants. Oh, we love you too, Robin. Sweetheart, that's a shame. So I'm going to start, guys, just simply by adding some fibers first, and I'm going to see where this takes us. But with your fibers, you want to be nice and gentle, and I'm just going to kind of split them up a little bit so I can get a little bit more out of it, but just be gentle. You can take as little of a piece or as big of a piece out of it as you want. You could use it solid as well, just the way it came. But I'm just going to split mine a little bit. Oh, and it's so luxurious. It's just, I'd like to know what this is. Like, if it's like alpaca or if it's just synthetic or
I'm beautiful, whatever it is.
It is running and it is so soft.
I can only imagine how pretty it is because
it's hard.
It's pretty on this end. So.
You know what'll help too if I do that and put my lights down.
Oh yeah, that's better.
Staring at my face. Nobody wants to see that.
It's all good.
There we go. Oops, sorry guys, I bumped the camera. Okay, so that helps some, right?
Yes, it definitely did, honey.
Okay, so now that we have our fibers divided, I'm going to start weaving my fibers through. And I'm just going to start coming in underneath. I'm just coming in from the right, but you can come in on whatever side you're comfortable with. And I'm just going to start weaving my fibers through our hemp, just up and down, just like so.
Oh, I like all the space you put there. That's really interesting.
That's, I wanted to do that because I knew I wanted to incorporate some fibers. So I'm going to fill it in with these fibers. I'm thinking, like I said, fly by the seat of my pants.
Hey, sometimes that's what we got to do, right?
So, and then I'm just going to go with the other end and I'm going to start going above. And you're going to see how the fiber will interweave here, and it's going to actually sturdy up your bracelet. As soft as these look, it will definitely sturdy up your bracelet. Now, I might have, let me just check and see if I have one of my little needles that Jules does. And I'm sure I do. because she spoils us rotten usually.
Caroline has a question for you.
Yes, dear.
Can you tell us what warp you used? Is that hemp? Or what size
This
hemp?
is 0.05 hemp. Yes, that is what I'm using. 0.05, but you could use whatever hemp you prefer, or anything you prefer. I mean, any kind of fiber you can use on this silver silk loom.
Oh, okay.
And it's unfortunately, I have a stash somewhere, but that's okay. But yeah, you can use any kind of material that'll fit in between the grooves.
Oh, okay.
And that's the nice thing about these wooden looms. A lot of, like, especially the silver silk, it has the wider grooves on it. And so you can, the sky's the limit.
Okay.
With a lot that you could use to weave. Uses your warps.
Nice. Okay.
Pull these down. And I'm just going to work across. And I'm going to come up through the middle there. And Jules does have wooden needles that she makes that would make this process a lot easier. And I know I have them, but it's his life. That's just how it goes. But I'll make a point to find them after this. So, all right. So then we're going to go into the next row, and I don't want to hide my beautiful beads. That's not what we're trying to do here. We're enhancing what we have. Okay. We don't want to hide those check glass beads. Come on.
No,
those are stunning.
Not. They are. They have polka dots on them? Is that what
they do? AB polka dots. Yeah. Look at the AB on them.
That is just.
You know me, I'm a sucker for AB anything.
And are those just faceted crystals?
These are fire polish, yeah. Faceted crystals. Some people call them faceted crystals. I just am an old school. They're fire polish to me. So beautiful fire polish, and that is also check glass. Can never go wrong with check glass. It's such high quality and such beautiful pieces.
Zach, thank you for your kind words to Robin and her family.
Very stunning, Trisha. Thanks, Zach. Thank you.
Go big or go home.
Lots of sparkle. That's my theory on life in general.
Yes. And I'll show you guys later what I'm working on. But I'm doing mine. I'm just doing a pearl bracelet that Allie had a tutorial over on Potomac beads using some of my Potomac pearls. So
I'm excited.
Yeah, it's just
anytime, honey. I'm just going to be weaving here, and I put it in the wrong row. So there.
Oh no! Oh, I was just talking about what I was doing. So it's not. Yes. It's something I was learning from Allie at Potomac.
Sure.
So she has.
Sure, if you want to show that off, that's Let's make
so she has a mommy and me bracelet tutorial. They just posted on. Oh, thanks, honey. Oh,
I don't know if that's right.
I can do it.
Okay, you do it, because
there you go.
You know how this goes.
So this is the mom version, and I'm gonna have to find some tinier pearls. My daughters are all grown, so maybe I'll just do 2 full-size ones.
Oh, they're pretty.
But yeah,
that's stunning.
Yeah, I was and it's pretty simple. So go check out Potomac's YouTube channel. That's where that's available. But the pearls are from their treasure edition box. So, and then I just had to find bicone crystals to match. But thank you guys. Oh, okay. Zach watched it earlier. Cool. Caroline has a comment. We could even weave the yarn with another color of Ceylon.
Yeah,
you definitely could do that.
definitely.
Oh yeah, Caroline, I never thought about it being a pride flower, but yeah, it is a flower shape, definitely. Thank you, Caroline.
And guys, I'm just right now tying a little knot here on this one row because I want to kind of go in here and fluff up what I have, and I don't want it all
Okay.
to pull back through.
That's a good idea. I never thought.
So as I go, I'm just making little loops on the side here and there just to kind of keep things where I put them. You know?
Will you untie that knot when you're done fluffing?
No.
No, you'll just.
I like them. I like them. They add a little bit.
Oh yeah, they give it definitely something pizzazz. I don't know. Something.
Yeah, interest. Adds interest. And you know, I'm fine with, I mean, you could tie a knot on every single row and it would look cute. You know, if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But and you can see here, guys, you don't have to go through every single piece of hemp with your fibers every single pass. I just went over one and I'm going under another, and then I'm just going to go up through this to kind of get a nice edge on this, like so. And then I'm going to take this around, and you can do this however you want. If you want it to be with no knots or no loops, just you can go straight, no worries. But that's what's nice about this. You can make it your own. You know, you could weave ribbon.
Oh yeah.
Or sari silk or fairy silk, or you know, sky's the limit on it, like I said. So we're working, and we're getting a lot out of this half piece of the fiber. You can see how far I'm getting. I think I'll be able to probably do the whole thing. We'll see. So I'll still have some beautiful fibers if I want to use it on my pendant piece, or put it, you know, make a necklace, you know, with it.
I love the fibers that Jules sends.
I do. Oh my gosh. They're luxurious. That's the word I was looking for.
She just sends high quality stuff.
Yeah, everything. But these fibers are definitely luxurious feeling.
That looks it from this end.
Yeah, and I'm kind of fighting with my beads here, and I want to keep them straight, but I am going to be going back through my beads to add some loops and maybe put in some seed beads on my fibers. I haven't decided yet, but we're gonna just worry about that later when we go back through. Because I'm gonna string right back through it so I can get them a little more sturdy and put them in a different position.
Yeah,
if I want to.
Zach says that it's added beauty with the fibers, Trish.
Oh, thank you, Zach. You're so sweet. Yeah, I mean, it gives you something interesting and different to wear. Not that we don't just like wearing beads, but I'm very much a fiber, and I like to incorporate fibers into my, if I can do it in every piece, I do, but sometimes it just doesn't call for it.
Right.
So
no, I enjoy fibers too. It gives it a unique feel.
So we did run out a little bit there, so I'm just going to tie a knot. Actually, I'm going to take this out here.
Do you have more of that one?
Or? Yes, I do. Yes. I split the piece.
Oh, right.
Yep. So we have plenty, and that's another reason to split your piece, because then you get twice as much. All right, so I'm just going to take it and tie another little knot here. And I'm one that a lot of times I'll leave, I'll cut the fibers back some, but sometimes I'll just leave the fibers hanging. I like the way that looks.
Oh, I like that too, yeah.
But if you're not into that kind of messier look, you guys can certainly do that. It's more neat, sorry. I'm very, very tired, so my thoughts are getting a little...
You're very what?
Tired.
Oh, yeah.
So sometimes my thoughts just kind of pause a moment when I'm
darn that Esme.
Pretty tired. So. Oh, what? Between her and getting ready for company, she wasn't.
Oh, yeah.
No trouble.
No, I'm not. I didn't mean totally.
Yes. No, she's perfect. I couldn't.
She's a pop.
With her.
Mm-hmm.
She is good company for her mom, that's for sure.
Oh, I'm so glad.
And she has brought so much joy into
Mm-hmm.
this house after we had our struggles with losing our
Yeah,
barrel. And she just has brought so much joy in this house. It's not even funny.
I'm so glad.
So, yeah, it was a smart move, I think. I'll pull this just a bit, just to get me a little bit more room here to tie a knot on this side.
What are all of you making while Trish is weaving these things?
This is so therapeutic too, guys, doing this.
Yes.
It's just looming in general is, but these fibers, it's just another level.
Yes.
It just
yes.
is. It calms and quiets your mind. At least me personally, it does.
No,
Because that's
me
hard to
too.
do sometimes, with my brain.
Mine has trouble shutting off too.
Yeah. So, all right. That's good. A little bit more. And again, guys, you can go back and fluff up and move it around if you want to. Because you're tying the loose knots, it's not going to be something, knots, because it's not going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Kaylee's spirit is with you all through, Esme. It's funny you should say that, Zach, because there are so many things that she does and acts like that remind me so much of Kaylee. It's almost like Kaylee sent her, or it's her spirit. I know that's crazy talk, but it's just how it feels. So
my dog is sleeping on the couch and she's all legs up in the air right now.
So I think what I'm going to do with this other piece is I'm going to take it more in the middle area, so I have a little bit more there, because I'm thinking I want to do like a center area maybe that has some of these larger pieces on it. So that'll just give us a little bit more stability there. So I'm just going to weave this back through just like this. Okay.
That is such beautiful fiber.
Isn't it? No. So I don't know. Maybe we're doing good on time. I was going to say, are we going to have a part 3?
No, you're doing great.
Good. All right. So I have that a little thicker in there. And then we'll tie. I'm going to move this knot. Actually, I'm going to put it back across, I think, and do a little tie on this side. And don't worry, guys, it's all going to kind of pan out. It looks kind of like a little bit of a cluster right now, but once we get going back through and adding our seed beads, everything's going to kind of pan out for you.
Yeah. Sandy says she made a
Kumahimo.
Thank you.
That's how I say it now, whether it's right or not.
I don't know. Short. Wrap bracelet today with Eslon. Very fun.
Nice.
And Melanie made an Edmonton Oilers badge for her dad. They're going to go to the game tonight. Very fun. And
right.
Zach says yes, Trish. I'm not quite sure to what, but to something.
Oh, to probably Esme acting like Kaylee.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. She just, one day she actually walked over to Kaylee's picture and barked at it.
Aww.
So that was weird. But yeah, I'm like,
that's sweet.
It's sweet, but it's just you hope that things are, but she's a good little girl. That's for sure, little Esme. Okay. So now that I have that, I'm going to take my thread, because I've already threaded a needle here. And I'm going to take the end of my thread and I'm going to tie off over here, and I'm going to just leave it loose so I can hide it later. So I'm just going to tie.
Melanie says she's loving your bracelet, Trish.
My bracelet. Oh, this bracelet. Okay. I'm thinking I'm not wearing a bracelet. Duh.
I am, and it keeps hitting the desk and making all this.
Well, you know, when I do lives, I take them off usually because they end up in my way.
I hear that, yeah.
But what I want to do, I think...
And Caroline wants to try out your spiral beaded bracelet with leather. That's
one
of my favorites too.
Yes. I'll be anxious to see that, Caroline.
Yeah,
Carolyn.
make sure share your creations in our group. We love seeing them, and it just brings us such joy to see everything everybody's making.
Yes, it does. This is a seed bead that I'm going to choose to use. This is called Transparent Rainbow Light Cyan Ruby. These are Toho's, and Jules carries Toho's.
That's
so that's where that's from as well. So I want to put some more of a punch of red. And these rainbow ones are stunning. Okay. So again, fly by the seat of your pants like I do. But I'd like to, I think, do some loops. So I've tied there. I'm going to pop in my beads here. And I'm going to go across the top. And I'm just going back through my beads. Like I said, I had told you earlier, we're going to go back through and kind of lift them a little bit more from the fibers. And then I'm going to try some loops. Now, my idea that I have is to do the loop completely on one row. So basically by going through this way, one way, going through one way, okay, and picking up a few seed beads. So let's do 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 2. Let's do 8 and 8, and then go. I'm going to pop under here. Now, I don't know if this is going to work, guys, so bear with me. But I'm going to pop under this side of this hemp and go back through the beads again. And hopefully our beads will take all this thread. All right. And I'm going to pull this and see how it looks. Yeah. So that's what I was thinking. It's just a little loop on the side of the piece, and since our rows are so far apart, it just gives us this little loop on each row instead of making, what you could do is connect the rows with seed beads. You'd have to make a bigger loop, but it's all in, you know, whatever you prefer. But I'm going to do this again. We're going to pick up 8 seed beads because I like that. I like that little loop. I think we're going to go with it. It's just a different way of doing your loops. 2, 4, 6, 7. You gotta and decide, guys. If you want a bigger loop than that, you can certainly put more seed beads on when you're ready to make it. Okay, but I'm doing 8, and then I'm going to drop back under and pray that I can get my needle back through these beads again. And that's the only problem with doing it this way. You have a lot of passes. And I'm going underneath because I'm coming out the top, over top of the hemp. So I don't want my loop to just be pressed against the bead. I want it to be over top of the hemp. Okay. If I can get it through, to find it, we'll be in business. I get it. We'll get it. My little fibers are... There we go. Okay, so go back on there. I have a bad habit of popping these off when I'm working on the... That's why I always forget to take it down on the lower level too.
Oh, okay.
That's what happens. So when you are weaving, guys, there's a lower level of grooves here. Catch that as well when you go back, because then you won't have this situation. Do as I say, not as I do type thing, you know. So go back.
Zach made the comment Pico stitch, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much, Zach. Pretty much. All right. Little Pico stitch. What we have? Now I'm debating, do I do like every other one? Do loop here? Let's try it. Did you like how I just put things together as I go?
Maybe that's what you do sometimes.
That is how I create. So
Yep.
that's how I don't like to put any airs on about doing it differently because that's how I create. So I will just share that with you. 6, 8, 10, 12. So let's try this, guys, and see how this looks. But you can see that brought these beads up and more firm up here instead of like falling to the sides more because it has that extra string in it.
Oh, made it a little more stable. Yeah.
So let's see what this looks like. We may not do this, but it did. It made it a little more stable. That's the word I was looking for. Perfect. All right. Let's see what I'm gonna do. Do I like that? Do I not like that? What's your thoughts? Guys, tell me what you think. Here is our picot and then our loop.
Okay.
I think I just like the picot personally. I was going to do every other one.
With the loop or with the picot?
I was going to do picot, loop, but I'm not sure I like it. Let me know what you guys think.
Much. Yeah.
Huh?
Might be too much.
Too much? Yeah. Let's see what the girls say, but I'm pretty much on board with you on that one. We'll just pop over and Trish's bracelet with the fire polish and beads over it, like
an X. I remember that one. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Look at you. Okay, and let's not forget, guys, as we're doing this, I'm going to put, when we get to the center here, I'm going to put some of our, I got to get this out of my needle because I'm going to pull that back through. We're going to add some of our stones that were included in this.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Caroline is asking, can you make the loops go under the warp?
Under the warp.
Here, she added more to it. Weave the beaded string up and down. Like weave the beaded string up and down.
I'm not sure exactly what you mean there, honey. I'm sorry, but you know, in the world of social media, it's hard to.
Yeah, I can't visualize it. I wish you could like send a snapshot, you know. That would make it easier.
That would be so helpful. All
right. Zach says she likes just the picot.
Just the picot. Okay. So we're going to go to our next row and we're going to weave our needle through. We were doing our thread through and pick up our 8 seed beads.
She's saying like what you did with the yarn. Oh, make
like what I did with the yarn. Yeah, that's a good idea, Carolyn. Yeah, that would be beautiful.
That would be, yeah.
You could just do the waves up through it.
Yeah.
That's, if you guys make this, I want to see somebody do that because I'm curious. I think it would be really pretty.
Yes, it would.
Okay, so I'm just underneath here and I'm going around the hemp and I'm going to take my needle and put it back through this fire polish. If I can find it there. It's the fiber that I have a little bit of a strain with, but
yeah, it's pretty thick, so that's understandable.
Yeah, I like it. And I'm just going up and down with my needle. You can see me kind of rocking it. And that's what gets it to go through your beads easier and your warps. Okay. Okay. And then pick up 8. Again, kind of going to push these together a little bit as I go. And then underneath, because we're coming out the top, and we're going to go back through our beads again. And I do like how solid that makes them. It's really giving them less of a spin.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to go through your other seed beads, just through the larger beads. Little picot, little picot. Tighten these up. All right, so onto the next row. And when I drop down, I just drop down to the next and go over the top. And you know what you could do, guys, as I'm looking at this, you could connect the picot with a different color seed bead or with a fire polish in between. Oh my gosh.
What?
I would just love to see this. You would put some of these beads in between, or like these. You could put in between your picot, stitch it in between your picot.
Oh.
Okay, we're going to do that. There might be a part 3.
Oh my goodness.
Of course, I don't know. Amber's teaching next week, so we could always do the rest of it while she's working. And
very true.
Gosh, I just get so excited. All right, so we dropped over, and we'll pick up our seed beads. Yeah, that would be gorgeous with some of those beads between. I'm not sure exactly how I could do it yet, but I'm going to think about that. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I feel like I'm dancing. 5, 6, 7, 8. That would secure the fibers. Yes, that's true. That is true.
Very true, Sam.
Excuse me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you. Yeah, I like the just the picot instead of big loops. I'm liking that.
And it's okay if you stitch through your fibers too. That's also securing them.
Mm-hmm.
As you're putting your stitch in.
My husband just arrived home.
Oh, okay. And Bailey's doing her job. 2, 4, 6, 8. I think we have there 2. Yep. There we go. And back through. Okay, guys, as I'm going here, I'm just kind of moving my little beads around, getting them the way I want them, and we're going to drop down to the next row. Okay, back through. And then on this side, like I said, I'm going to go through my fibers.
Carolyn said, I forgot about the wooden needles for the yarn fiber until you mentioned it earlier. You need to
Yes.
try them out.
Yeah, they are pretty awesome. I'm going to find mine because it does make life a lot easier when you're using fibers. It does. I mean, you can do it without if you don't have them, but they do make it easier.
Yes.
And I probably could have used my tan hemp with this, and it would have blended right in. I know the white's not bad, but that's a thought too if you're going to be doing over stitching, on your piece.
True.
If it bothers
you. You mean
the
tan wildfire?
Oh, wildfire. That's what I meant, honey. Yes,
okay.
Thank you.
I was like looking at the hemp. I'm like, that does look tan to me.
No, the hemp, the wildfire, not the hemp. Thank you. You never know with me how things are going to go.
That's all good, honey.
So this is the first time I've done it. I made some homemade lentil soup.
It sounds yummy.
For dinner. So my tummy's grumbling because I didn't eat any lunch and all I had was a banana for breakfast. I can smell it. But I'm hoping it's good. I put chicken in it and like those multicolored carrots and onions and garlic, tomatoes, spinach. So we'll see.
Wow,
I don't think you
that sounds yummy.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think you could go wrong with those ingredients, really.
Yeah, I'll be over after the live then.
That's come on over. Bring the fans.
I'll be there in time for dinner, right?
There's plenty.
Oh, I can't eat half of that, but it sounds great.
You can't?
I can't have lentils. I can't have tomatoes. So.
Oh, that's right.
It's all good. It's all good.
I shouldn't be because I have the same issues as you, but just
no.
Well, not all the same issues, but you know what I mean. An immune problem.
Yes.
Talking about issues.
What are we, old yet already?
We all have it. I'm old. Now
You're
old.
only 50.
Yeah, doesn't that sound good, Zach? I am like really hungry.
So I'm sure if all you ate was a banana, I'd be hungry too.
And I was drinking because we don't have central air. We have window units. So as I'm going around cleaning, I turn the window units on in the rooms I'm working. But it's still like hot in our hall, and it would be. This is such an old home. It would be such an undertaking to do it.
My goodness, yeah.
So we just kind of haven't done it. We're just sticking with the window units, I guess.
It makes sense.
I'd prefer central. We had central when we lived in Kentucky, and
probably was desperately needed.
In Kentucky, we were in the southernmost western tip of Kentucky, and it was warm there for sure. Very warm.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, I can only imagine.
Yep. And the humidity, and it was just but it was so warm, and being from Pennsylvania, in March, we would go out and barbecue on our front porch, and people would drive by like, are they crazy? It's only 40 degrees, and we're like 45 degrees or whatever, and we're like, that's not bad,
Well, yeah, it's kind of like Penn State here where I live, and the students are sunbathing in 40-degree weather.
Yeah.
In their bikinis and shorts.
Oh.
You're like, yep.
Yippers.
Cracks me up.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't be sunbathing. But.
No, but that's what they do. I'm like, really?
Yeah. Hey, they're young.
I know.
I remember when I was young how much I'd lay out. And half the time it was cold and just stupid. It was just stupidity.
I gotta do something stupid every once in a while.
I mean, that's, the fun part of being young. You can do all that stuff, right? All right, so let's do a few more loops here. And then we're going to work on, in this section, putting in some of our other pieces. I think I'm going to maybe just stitch in some. Well, do I want to do that if I'm going to put those beads down the side? I don't think I do. Because I don't want to I don't want it to be completely just over the top, gone crazy.
Why not? Come on.
I am kind of, but I don't want to show that to everybody. So maybe we'll just stick with learning how to do, and I gotta pull my string because my loop isn't tight enough on this side. Learning how to do the beading between. Not today, of course, but probably. Maybe we could do a few. But
Okay.
This thing is going to be a bracelet beyond all bracelets. But I'm liking it. I think it's looking kind of cool. Sorry, guys. I'm getting off the screen. You got to tell me. Yell at me.
Oh, I hadn't. Sorry. I was looking down right when you said that.
That's okay. I mean, they can yell at me too,
Yeah, go check out this tutorial from Allie over at Potomac. It's so pretty, but it's really pretty simple. But it looks so elegant. So.
Oh, thank you, Carolyn. I wish I would say that right. Is it Carolyn or Caroline? I just feel like I'm.
That's a great question.
Every time I say it. It's Carolyn's with an L-O-N, isn't it?
I don't know.
Carolyn. I don't know.
Person.
We'll get it from her, and then we'll know for sure.
Yes, what she prefers.
Yes.
Caroline is what she says.
Okay.
Good
cool.
to know.
Caroline.
Yeah. That makes sense. The E's makes the I say its name. Mm-hmm. If you follow the rules.
The what?
The rules of grammar rules, but not everybody always follows them.
We're talking grammar rules now, huh? Count me out. Count me out.
I don't know most of them, but I know that.
All right, so up another one. You know what I'm debeading on, guys? I think what I'll do is I'll finish my loops, and then I'm going to work on trying to figure out how to put the beads in between these loops, and I'll post a video on my YouTube channel, putting the beads in between and taking it off and putting your button on and all that. Because that way we don't have to feel rushed. We can finish everything up and in a timely manner, and we'll be able to get excited for Amber's project for next week.
Yeah. No idea what it is, but yes, let's get excited.
Hey, you could teach the bracelet you're making right there.
Well, it's Allie's design, not mine, so.
Right, but you could give her credit and still do it.
That's true.
I don't know. That's up to you, but I'd like to learn it. I guess I could go watch her video, but
yeah.
But you do you, sweetie. That's for sure. It is better if you can come up with your own ideas. It gives you.
Well, it might inspire me for something else. How about that?
That's right. Yeah. Anytime I do something that I've gotten from someone else, I definitely, just try to credit and.
Oh yeah.
I think everyone's good about that in the industry.
Try to, yes.
Yeah.
Caroline goes, "You sound thrilled, Amber."
Oh yeah.
You're being facetious. I only sound that way because I just don't know what I'm doing yet. 1 week away is like too far away for me to think.
Yeah. Well, and I'm going to be doing, Caroline had asked me, how I did my bracelet with the wrapped check glass around it? This right here, actually. This technique.
Oh, yeah, the leather. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I had made a necklace doing this and using a piece of this as the centerpiece on a necklace, and then beaded with some Jesse James beads to make the necklace. So I do have the video already for how to do this. So if you want to make, I'm going to do a YouTube video showing how to connect everything together, how to put your pendant in the middle, and how to bead on to this to add it to make a nice necklace. But if you want to learn this technique, it is up on my YouTube, and you can just kind of learn that ahead, and we'll have our little piece made, and that can be a good reference for you as the live video. And then I'll show you the other techniques when we get to it. So that's coming. She had asked me to do that. She found one of my necklaces that she really liked and wanted to learn how to make. Caroline.
Oh, fun. Oh, yeah. Like a nanosecond ago.
Yeah, it was. It was like a nanosecond. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Yep, she was reaching out to me. And Amber and I always say, guys, if you have ideas like that, there's things you want to learn, that you've seen pieces that we've made, we always like to hear from you. And we're glad to do videos and do lives teaching those things.
Or if you have something you're really excited and you've made it and you want to share, we'd love to have you join us on a live too.
Sure. Absolutely.
So send us a message. Because this is Bead Along with Friends. So
right. That's right. So how are we doing? We got 5 more minutes. So I'll get as many of our loops made as we can. And then, like I said, I'll post on YouTube. Be looking for that in the next few days, possibly Monday. I'll have that up, so you can see the completion of that. I mean, I'm serious here with this bracelet.
Yeah, you are.
But it's gonna be beautiful. I know by the end, when all is said and done and everything's put together, it's going to be a beautiful, one-of-a-kind piece. You got to have faith, right?
Got to have faith, the faith. Yes.
Oh.
I'll only go that far.
Yeah, you can't go too far because YouTube will demonetize.
We don't want that.
No. Because
we don't own the rights to George Michael's music.
No, we do not. And guys, I am about a little over 1,000 hours away from being able to be monetized. That's so awesome. If you get bored and you want to watch some of my videos, go back and watch some of the older ones. I'm sure the quality's not as good, but you can watch any of them. It adds to my hours, and it'll help me get to be able to be monetized. That is my goal for this year, is to become monetized on YouTube.
That would be awesome.
It would.
Yeah, and I'm at like 430 followers. So yeah, keep it bringing, because I'd love to get to, reach that 1,000 mark this year. So on the way to monetization.
It's taken a while. I mean, I think the lives help in general to bring folks to us, which is great, And I love interacting with them, with all these lovely folks. Okay.
You guys are awesome. We're really blessed to have you.
So I'm going to do this last loop, guys, and then we're going to go back to our faces.
No!
And sign off and be looking for my video to see our beautiful finished piece. Okay. So I'm going to turn my lights up, and then we will get signing off here. Trisha is making a masterpiece. Well, that's yet to be seen, Caroline, but we're hoping. We're hoping. I'm going to put that bracelet over to the side. And let me get turned around here.
I'm trying to tie off a knot.
There. It goes so much faster when it goes back to the face camera. I don't get it, but
who knows?
Whatever. So that is it, guys. Thank you so much for joining us, and we're gonna just make this a masterpiece, just something to remember, So join us. Make sure and join us next week for Amber's project. My brother will be here. No, he's not coming until Saturday, so I'll be here. I'll be with you.
Be here or be square.
I was so he was supposed to come Friday originally, and everybody's switching and flopping, and it was great to see you both. Amber, show yours. Yes, show yours, Amber.
Okay, hold on. I'll put up my cam. Not done yet. I ran out of thread, so I was trying to add some more in.
Oh, but beautiful. Oh, wow, that's coming along.
Let me see if I can get...
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yes.
Thanks to everybody who joined us today, as always, guys. And keep this in mind. You can always go back and watch the videos because they're on my channel, Amber's channel, and on Facebook as well. And we usually share them to Queen Beaders as well. So you can find them and learn from them anytime. Thanks for the great tutorial. Lovely bracelet, Amber. You're so welcome, Caroline. Thank you, Zach and Melanie, everybody who was here today. And let's keep Robin in our prayers, guys.
Yeah. Send her lots of love. No, Zach, it isn't on TikTok, unfortunately. It's kind of complicated to try and make that happen.
Well, yeah, but TikTok, we're both on TikTok, and we put up little videos showing projects that we've made and what we've used for them and different things like that. So yes, follow us there if you're on TikTok, look for us and we will there. That's also in my Linktree. I don't know if Amber has it in hers for her, but
I don't know. I don't use it as often as you, but I am there.
Old rules.
I did just put one up, but
awesome. So okay, guys, enough chit chat. I'll let you go, and I'm gonna get something to eat because I'm starving. So we'll see you next week, guys.